Nothing means more to me than the well-being of all my subjects.
Phillies and gents, cult site, welcome you to another edition of Pony Fanfiction Theater. I'm your host Nate, with me is Kurt, again.
Hello everybody, and I will be your narrator for today.
And we're gonna read another Doors the Deathclaw story. It's called Sunset, and this time it's with Princess Celestia. You can read along.
Kinky.
You can read along if you like. Let's begin. The glorious sunset illuminates everything before you in a beautiful orange glow. You can see for miles and miles from your vantage point here on the Canterlot Castle balcony. You see a stone path leading out of Canterlot and down through a forest over to Ponyville. You see a pink hot air balloon flying high up into the amber skies. It's also picturesque and perfect. It is a truly beautiful sight, second only to the alicorn perched on the cushions next to you. You met Princess Celestia some time ago. You were alone in Canterlot Gardens, feeling quite depressed about something. You can't remember what, though. It involved a lost watch you seem to vaguely remember. As you sat alone on a park bench, you felt a comforting presence next to you. "Something appears to be troubling you," Celestia had said. You responded and got on very well together. You arranged to meet again for lunch. What started as an acquaintanceship quickly flourished into a friendship, which strengthened with each passing day. Soon the princess has granted you access to Canterlot Castle, allowing you to come and go as you please. Obviously, such an honor was rare for a civilian, but the guards never questioned Celestia's judgment. Never quite knew why Celestia seemed to have taken such a liking to you, but she had once remarked that she liked how you treated her as an equal instead of some kind of goddess, even though she technically was one. You never addressed her as a princess. You always simply called her Celestia. Princess Luna, of course, had some theories as to why Celestia has taken such a liking to you. They all revolved around some kind of sexual tension, of course, and Luna made sure to tease you and Celestia about every single time she saw you together. You never even spoken to Luna.
Ah, fuck, my door's knocking. I'll be right back.
Alright.
I'll mute my mic.
Okay, he's already. You never even spoken to Luna. All of your conversations with her were literally just her teasing you for either being in love with or wanting to get in bed with her sister, and you immediately rejecting her implications. You always dismissed Luna's lighthearted teasing as mere playful banter, but now as you sit next to Celestia, silently watching the sunset together, you can't help but wonder if there's some truth to Luna's seemingly unfounded ideas. You turn to Celestia. The orange glow of the sunset that envelops the land shines brightly on her pure white coat. The light shines as in her deep pink eyes. "Hey, Celestia," you say. "Hmm?" she replies, acknowledging your presence but not quite turning to face you, seemingly captivated by her own sunset. "Was thinking about what Luna said," you tell her. Celestia laughs slightly and turns to look at you.
I'm back.
Welcome back. "Oh, she's always like that. Don't let her bother you." "No, I was thinking, maybe the stuff she teases about us, maybe it's true," you state. You immediately regretted saying it. Why did you say that? Why didn't you just stay silent? You completely ruined the moment in your friendship, and Celestia cuts off your self-destructive, anxious train of thought. "Really?" she says. You can't pick up on any emotions in her voice. "Yeah," you simply say. Celestia stares at you for a moment and then smiles. "Ha! Maybe my sister is more perceptive than perhaps we give her credit for." The ambiguity of Celestia's response agitates you somewhat. All ambiguity, I think that's is removed completely. However, when Celestia shuffles closer to you and stares into your eyes, her eyes radiate comfort and love. You hope your own eyes show similar emotions, but they are more likely showing anxiety, panic, and self-doubt. Celestia cranes her neck and moves her head slightly closer to your own. You respond by moving closer to her, and in an instant you're kissing the Sun Princess. Celestia pushes you down onto the cushions you're sitting on. Soon you're lying down with her on top of you. Although the fact that she's about twice as big as a normal pony makes it somewhat uncomfortable. She realizes this and remedies the situation by rolling over, so you're on top of her. She smiles at you and stares at you with a lustful glare that says more than 1,000 words. Your penis is fully erect. How could it not be with a gorgeous eloquent line beneath you? And you slide it into her waiting moistful vagina. You begin sliding in and out. You're actually doing it. You're having sex with, is it in yet? You look back up at Celestia. What? I asked you if you started yet. This makes you rather angry. Yes, I fucking started. What the hell you think? The object moving in and out your pussy was. She stares at
Jesus.
you with an unknown emotion. I can't feel anything. You start thrusting in and out of her heart. Her facial expression doesn't change. What the hell? You squawk. Look, I don't get what's wrong. I'm fucking you, but you're not even reacting. Well, go a little deeper. I can't go any deeper. The whole thing is in, you said, staring in your dismay at your tiny wang. Celestia stares at you, speaks in a calm, controlled voice. Listen, please, don't take this the wrong way, but are you sure your penis is large enough? You glare at her with rage eyes. Yes, why wouldn't it be? Celestia speaks in the same calm voice as usual. Well, I just can't feel anything. Yeah, and it's your fault, you say. Your rage is powered by an insult against your penis. What? She replies confused. You think for a moment, how can you blame her for this disaster? You scream out the first thing you think of. Look at this guy's damn size of you! You're huge! You're an alicorn! No wonder you can't feel my dick inside of you. It's not my dick that's small. It just looks small in your cavernous vagina.
Oh,
She actually
Jesus.
isn't that much bigger than a normal pony, but you'll say anything to defend your cock. Excuse me. She stares at you. Her calm expression cracks into an annoyed one. Look, there's no need to. You interrupt her once more. Look how huge you are. You're like 50 hippos. 50 obese hippos. My dick is fine. My dick is huge. It's all your fault for being a heffalump. Get off, she says. Celestia says, a stern annoyance leaking into her tone of voice. You frankly thrust in and out in a ridiculous speed. Why won't it work, you whine? Can't you feel it yet? Please tell me if you can feel something. Get off, Celestia says again. You barely hear her. Wait, what if I shoved my arm in too? Would that make it better? I could like masturbate using my left arm. You could pretend my right arm was like my monster cock or something. Get off!
Oh, Jesus.
This time, the harsh tone of her voice she uses snaps out of your "how can I make my dick seem larger" tirade. You realize that you spent the past 5 minutes of so yelling a continuous stream of completely untrue insults about Celestia's waist size to defend your small, completely ineffective penis. Wait, no, I didn't mean... You squeal as she levitates you towards the door. The door swings open. You're thrown out Celestia's chambers. You immediately pick yourself up and charge at the door, banging your hooves against it. Celestia, please! We never tried the arm idea. We never tried putting my arm up there. I know my cock is too small. I know that. I know it's my fault, but you can't just touch it. You hear a snickering laugh behind you. Turn to face Luna. Ha ha! Your arm? What are you thinking? Man, whatever. I don't have time to take this. You screech at Luna before barging past her in a fit of annoyance. Luna speaks it out in a mocking imitation of your voice. Celestia, wait! Let's try my arm! That'll mask my shit cock! Ha ha! Seriously, wow! Luna collapses to the floor in laughter as you walk away in the mood.
Oh, fucking hell.